And when did you discover that you had the musical talent of rap?
I discovered that when I was 6 years old, man. My mother was sitting there. She was taking us to school one day, and she had a song playing, the Escape song, "Who Can I Run To?" She had it playing. She was sitting there and she was singing with it, and I'm sitting here and I was looking at her, and I'm trying to figure out why specifically are you playing this song? So continuously every single day she's playing this song every single day. We're going to school and I keep hearing this song, and my mother is singing it, and singing it. So one particular day, my mom is singing it, and when the hook comes in, I join in, and my mother looks dead at me, and she goes, "Oh my gosh, my son, he has a voice. I didn't know that you could sing. I didn't know that you could do what you need to do something about this." And when she told me that, I felt like, wow, she actually sees something that I could actually do. Something that I've been keeping covered, something that I really love because of her.
All right, on a scale of 1 to 10 or your own definition, how poor were you guys growing up?
On a scale of 1 to 10, on being poor, I would say that we were a 7. On a 7 because we had it, but we didn't have it. My mom sat there and I don't know how she always made ends meet. She always made it seem like everything was glorious. She made it seem like everything was just fine when it really wasn't. She was really backed up. She was so deep in debt because she was trying to take care of her kids. And I didn't realize that until I sat there and I got a little bit wiser and I started noticing things and noticing bills coming into the mail. And I'm looking at the notices, the red stamps on the envelopes, and I'm like, wow, why she keeps this to herself? If I'm her oldest, she should be able to sit there and speak to me and let me know what's going on. If I'm out here and I'm doing whatever I got to do to sit there and contribute to the household to help you out, to sit there and try to take the stress off of you, then this shouldn't be no problem. But she never did because she didn't want me to have that worry and she didn't want me to have that stress. That made me feel like, damn, man, it's crazy. But she always made it in. So I say a 7.
Your mom noticed that you had the musical talent, and she couldn't afford to put you like into anything to further that.
Um, she actually did. She sat there and when I got out of elementary school and I was actually about to go into middle school, 6th grade, she pulled me out of the neighborhood school and put me into a special program school that specifically did music and instruments. So with that, me going to the school, I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to a neighborhood school. I'm gonna see the original kids that I'm always seeing in the block. Everybody's gonna be there from the hood. Okay, this ain't nothing new. But when she pulled up and she looked at me and she said, "I know you got the talent. I want you to continue to keep pushing this because I see that you love it." I used to sing in the shower. I used to feel like I used to be by myself in the room, and she used to be right there in the hallway listening to me, be rapping into iced tea, be rapping to vanilla ice, and she just be hearing me. And she told me when she pulled up to that school, she said, "This is it. I want you to do whatever that you can to sit there and do what you love."
Man, it sounds like overall you had a great childhood. Even though you feel as if you had to raise your brothers and sisters, seemed like you had a support system that was that was there, which was your mom. Even though you didn't have a father, don't feel bad. Lots of us don't have fathers. It's up to us to make the decision to be a father.